สวัสดีค่ะ เรามาเริ่มนั่งสมาธิสำหรับเช้านี้กันนะคะ Good morning everyone. Let us start our morning meditation. ให้เรานั่งเปิดมือสองข้างไว้นะคะบนตักวางไปที่รูปคุณแม่สีมาตาจีนะคะ ผ่อนคลายร่างกายผ่อนคลายกล้ามเนื้อทุกๆส่วนนะคะ Let us sit in front of Shimataji. Open both hands on the lap. Look at the red dot at her forehead. Relax. เราจะสัมผัสได้ถึงพลังที่เคลื่อนขึ้นมานะคะ การเชื่อมต่อบนศาสราระ We can feel Mother Kundalini is rising up until reach ศาสราระ เราจะยกพลังทำบันดันพร้อมกันค่ะ
Hand has to be put in front like that, and the right hand is to be turned in a clockwise manner. Let's do it. Like that, you start moving it up, take it up like this, take it up, push back your head and loosen your shoulders and give it a twist. Now you try it again. One. You'll see the result just now, the proof of it. Now again do it. Take it up, push back, another time. Now the third one has to be 3 times your right hand. Again do it. It's very simple. Everybody can do it. 1, 2, and 3. Like this. And give a kind of a protection to your aura. Now 1, this one protection to the 7 centers, so 7. Then 2, then again the 3, then the 4, then the 5, all the centers, then to the 6, and then to the 7.
ลองสัมผัสพลังที่เพิ่มขึ้นในมือทั้งสองข้างในช่องกลางและบนศาสราระค่ะ Now we can feel more vibration which is flowing through our both palms on our central channel and sasrara after we raise Kundalini and take Bandhan. Now we close our eyes. Keep attention on sasrara and recite 3 Maha Mantras and Sikanesha Mantra. ตอนนี้ให้เราค่อยๆหลับตาลงนะคะ ตั้งสติบนกระหม่อม สวด3 มหามันตราและ4 คเนชามันตรา ตั้งสติไว้ที่จักระที่หนึ่งมูลธาระค่ะ We put attention at first จักระมูลธาระสีคเนชาได้โปรดมอบคุณสมบัติทั้งหมดของท่านให้แก่ข้าพเจ้า ได้โปรดฟื้นฟูความบริสุทธิ์ ความไร้เดียงสาที่สูญหายไป ที่มีเมฆหมอกบดบังให้แก่ข้าพเจ้า ขอให้คุณสมบัติของท่านส่องสว่างในตัวของข้าพเจ้า Shikanesha, please bless us with all of your qualities. Please remove all the clouds that cover our qualities and let your quality emitting within us. Let all of your qualities manifesting within us. ตั้งสติที่จักระที่หนึ่งนะคะแล้วก็สัมผัสพรสัมผัส vibration จากสีคเนชา We keep attention on Muladhara and enjoy the blessing and vibration from Shikanesha. มือซ้ายเปิดไว้บนตักค่ะมือขวาวางบนพระแม่ธรณีตั้งสติไปที่มูลธาราฝั่งซ้าย Now we open left hand on the lap, right hand put on the Mother Earth and put attention on left Muladhara. สีนี้เรามองกเนชาด้วยความกรุณาของท่านข้าพเจ้าคือความบริสุทธิ์ไร้เดียงสาที่ทรงพลัง โอชีนิรมากเนชา by your grace I am the powerful innocence สวดมันตรานะคะสีนิรมากเนชาสาชาโอत्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीनिर्मलगणेशा साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः ต่อไปตั้งสติที่มูลธาราฝั่งขวานะคะเปิดมือขวาไว้บนตักมือซ้ายวางบนพระแม่ธรณี Now we move attention to the right Muladhara. Open our right hand on the lap. left hand on Mother Earth. Sì Karatikeya ท่านคือผู้ทำลายพลังไม่ดีทั้งหมดนิสัยที่ไม่ดีทั้งหมดปีศาจร้ายทั้งหมดในตัวของข้าพเจ้าชีการติเกยะ You are the destroyer of all negativities of all bad habits inside meชีการติเกยะสาชามันตราโอत्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकार्तिकेया साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः ต่อไปนำมือขวามาวางที่หน้าผากค่ะมือซ้ายวางที่ด้านหลังศีรษะค่ะวางแนบไปเลยค่ะ Now we use our right hand put on our forehead at the sixth chakra and left hand at the back of our head the back agya เราจะสวดพรีชะมันตรานะคะของจักระที่6คำว่าโอมหัมฉัม2 ครั้งโอหัมฉัมโอหัมฉัมสองมือวางกลับลงบนตักค่ะตั้งสติที่สหัสราระ Now both hands back on the lap Put attention at the top of our head สหัสราระคุณแม่ได้โปรดมอบสมาธิที่สงบสุขปราศจากความคิดปราศจากความลังเลสงสัยแก่ข้าพเจ้าได้โปรดมอบการตื่นรู้ที่ละเอียดลึกซึ้งยิ่งขึ้นให้แก่ข้าพเจ้า Mother please bless us with the thoughtless awareness นิราวิชารสมาธิ and doubtless awareness นิราวิกาปสมาธิอยู่ในสมาธิบนกระหม่อมสักครู่นะคะ Let us sit in silence Keep attention on สัสราระ และเรายังคงตั้งสติไว้บนศาสราระขณะที่ฟังคำสอนของคุณแม่ค่ะ ตั้งสติไปที่ท่านโดยสมบูรณ์แล้วก็ซึมซับทั้งคำสอนและ vibration นะคะ We keep attention on Sasrara while we watch Mataji teaching. Put all of our attention on her and absorb all of her teaching and her vibration.
So today we are celebrating the birthday of Sri Ganesh, because that's a very important thing for all of us, that we should celebrate his birthday. And yesterday you did the Havar, but yesterday we had many new people, so I couldn't talk to you very clearly about Sri Ganesha's deeper manifestation. You know that he resides within us. Vasunyat बोलता है वसुन्या शांत बसा साजी का जवाबदारी में असमय. Now we have a very great asset within us that we know about Sri Ganesh and that we can excite his powers. To manifest Sri Ganesha, we have to do certain amount of tapasya, penance. First, we have to say, when we sit for meditation, that I am going to be worthy of your appreciation. Make me humble, so that I am appreciated by you, and my only desire is to please. Then you sit down in complete preparedness, meditating over your Muladhara, putting your attention with absolute purity. Now you have my photograph before you, and you tell the photograph that, Mother, you who are Sri Ganesha, Sri Ganesha, you give me wisdom and discretion. So attention at the Muladhara chakra, which is actually below the sacrum bone. You put your right hand towards the photograph and left hand on the other. Now, this will tell you that your mind or your brain, which is full of confusion, which has no discretion, which is complicated, which does the same mistakes again and again, which does not understand how to cure the ills of bad things. All that can be cured if you put the right hand towards me and the left hand towards the other. So in action, you do like that. Now, as he is the essence of everything that is material, that has power, that has been created, is the essence of everything that is being created. Through him, everything has been created. When you develop that, you develop your sense of subtle creativity and the sense of subtle appreciation of creativity. Then you develop your discretion how to behave with others in a beautiful manner, so that your ego is controlled. The behavior should be such that there should be no expression of ego in your behavior. Your mother is a good example. I think you know I know quite a lot of things, but I never show nor ever assert that I am so knowledgeable. I live like a very, very ordinary person with you. And I do not in any way assert my personality that would shock. So, with your intelligence or with your other powers, like if you are a money man or if you are more efficient or anything, you should not try to impress on others. But you must deal with it beautifully. So the beauty comes when you are efficient and you are loving. That's the central point, that's the effect. That you are knowledgeable and you are humble. That you know everything about everyone, but you are discreet. So in effect, it is a complete personality that can only give that kind of a very soothing effect. So the soothing effect comes as a result of beauty. So to develop it, you have to meditate on your Muladhara chakra. I have seen many people get fanatic about Sahaja Yoga. They think they are the real Napoleons of Shiva. Then they start guiding you in everything. This is not good, that's not good. I am a great surgeon, I am like this and all that. I am very hot tempered. Because they are fanatics. Fanaticism and temper goes together. There's no love in fanaticism. If you tell them don't be a fanatic, they'll start crying. So the fanaticism of Sahaja Yoga is most blinding. It is something like in front of the temple of God, you beg from other people for money. Sahaja Yoga is one thing which should not lead you to any fanaticism. You have to be prasanna chitta. Means you should be a very happy, joyous personality and not a tense, abrupt person. But this only achieves its maximum result when everything is done in complete innocence. But many people confuse innocence with stupidity. They think to be stupid is innocent, and a stupid man gets into ego trip in no time. Innocence is the widest thing. You cannot befool innocence. That's the main thing. No one can befool me. I am very innocent. Innocence is that which does not harm anyone. That doesn't think that it can solve the problems. But it leaves everything for God to solve. It just exists itself in the blessings of your mother. Ganesha was just living on the complete blessings of his mother. It gives you concentration. Have you seen a child being nursed by mother? How concentrated the child is, sucking everything. He doesn't bother who is who, where is he sitting, what is it, what he's catching. He doesn't bother as to who is next to you, what is your relationship with others. Or it doesn't bother at all as to the future, what he has to do next. So innocence keeps you in the present. Innocent man is permanently relaxed. Supposing I have to go today, alright, so I'll go at the time when I have to go. What's the use of getting agitated about it? People get even 10 days ahead agitated if they have to go after 10 days. And when it really comes to going, they have forgotten everything. Because they are not in the present. So to develop your innocence also is very good idea, to be in the present. At the most, what's going to happen? I mean, whatever has to happen will happen in any case. So why worry? I'm one person who is least worried, and nothing has gone wrong with me so far. On the contrary, I play tricks that everything goes wrong with people like this.
Al contrario, gioco dei trucchetti che fanno in modo che a certa gente che si preoccupa succeda qualcosa di sbagliato.
And I want them to learn that this is not so important. To keep yourself in the present is your job and leave everything to God. Because you don't know when you are in the present, you are in contact with divine power. But when you get out of the present, you are not there. You are under your ego or super. So for all of you, I may try just to show that I am also playing with you. But be careful. I am least bothered about anything whatsoever. What is such a disaster you have seen in your life? Just tell me. I have seen the last dissolution of the whole universe. What can I fear anymore? So when you get upset, think of something very serious that has happened to you before. And then you will not be so much worried about the nonsensical little things here and there. So miraculous things will happen through your innocence. The more innocent you are, the more blissful you will be. Now many people should try this thing, sitting in a group together, meditating, saying the mantra of Sri Ganesh, to try to build up. Those who think too much, they should also try to say, not this, not this, not this. Even the superego, when it gives you thoughts, you should say, not this, not this, not this. So you will develop that state where you stand yourself and nothing else. So the innocence plays, but it is not involved. It sees the play, just sees. It enjoys the play, just enjoys. So today, when we are thinking of Sri Ganesh, let us desire that within us His great power of innocence be enlightened. And He is, on the other side, the source of love, the source of emotional security. He is like a child, a very charming, beautiful child. And people feel extremely charmed and this thing is dirty words, I think.
Attractive, enchanted.
How to? You see, it's a paternal love. It's the paternal love, paternal enchantment. It's not
È molto
for him. Or motherly enchantment. Because charming also is a very funny word. Because in the West, people don't understand even innocence towards children. So you have to be childlike, not childish. Confusions must not be there. But some people confuse it. They think it should be like a big baby, you see.
E pensa che deve essere come un grande neonato.
That you are to be treated like in Marathi it is called mukhaval, like a big baby all the time from bottle feeding, napkin changing, and there's no end to it. So this kind of thing, if it is done to someone, that really will become a stupid fellow. You know that. But Ganesha, the enchantment, has dignity. He may look like a child, but he is an old man. He is the eldest of all. And despite all these years, he has kept his innocence intact. So sometimes people confuse it with over-doting or sort of caring too much. And a innocent person doesn't like it much. But even somebody does it, he doesn't mind because it pleases the other person, but it does not go into his head or anything. On the contrary, when you are doting such a person, you start learning. There was someone in London who was expert on massaging the feet. So she said, Mother, you give me 1 hour one day, I'll come and massage your feet because I have known that art.
Okay.
I said, all right, come such and such day. And when she started massaging my feet, you see, she said, what's happening? It is me who is relaxing.
E lei quando è venuta ha detto ma che succede? Mi sto rilassando io.
So that's the beauty of innocence. That when you try to pamper the innocence, when you try to dote on the innocence, it emits the beauty. It relaxes. If there's a little child and you want to kiss the child and you want to embrace the child and you want to love the child, it is you who is wanting, not the child. If you do not want it, you are not loved. But if you want to dote on someone, then that should relax that person, the one who does that. But if it is the other way around and the other person gets tensed up and the person whom you dote becomes ego-oriented, then it's all wrong, absolutely it's upside down. You get tensed up because you think that nothing should displease the person. You think that the person needs it. That you try to dote on the child, thinking that that person, the child needs it. It is you who need it. If you remember that you need it, then why should you worry that if you do not do particular things, the person will be displeased? So just by pleasing yourself, you are really pleasing the other person, and you see that. So this is wisdom, to see things in right perspective. And that is what should come into everyone spontaneously. When that comes in, you become a complete personality. Ganesha is sufficient to make you complete because he is complete. And as it is, for you people to do it is easier because you are already at a point where Ganesha is pleased with you. Or we can say that you are pleased with yourself. So one should not feel hurt or should not feel bad. If somebody feels hurt or something, that means there's something lacking in that person. Such a personality is the personality where we can say that Sri Ganesh is residing with his all powers. But some people have the right Ganesh, some have the left Ganesh powers. Both the types of powers must be there. If a man has been licentious and very fond of the other sex and all that, he gets such a rebound that he becomes absolutely left side corrected. Supposing before realization he is running after women or the girl is running after the man. All that gets such a rebound at that he just doesn't want to do that thing as a filth. He thinks it's filth. That is one of the feelings comes in the mind of a person. Then he doesn't hanker after this kind of nonsense. Like we have horrible names like heterosexuals and homosexuals and all sexual sort. All that English is off. Then you keep a healthy company of your type, of your sex. Healthy company. But healthy and pure, which is very natural. And another extreme nature should not follow. Like I have also seen among some Muslims, this is the habit. They are more attached to their daughters than to their wives. Funny thing, it's absurd. They pay more importance to the daughters than to the wife. It's something very absurd. It's not good. It's again perversion. Or the women, they love their son more than their husband. It is absurd.
Yes, true.
And once it starts working like that, it can go into any absurd limit, which is not in the maryadas of Sahaja Yoga, in the boundaries of Sahaja Yoga. There has to be very healthy relationship,
Deve essere una
friendship, but not attachment, which looks funny and absurd. So nothing absurd should be done, nothing overly should be done, because there will be a remorse and unnecessarily heart burning for nothing at all. It's useless. Now in Sahaja Yoga, another very important point I have to tell you today, which is not so much besides Sri Ganesha's quality, which always we make mistakes, and in India there have been lots of mistakes like that. Now we'll give one example, Mr. X, you see, he is a great Sahaja Yogi in the sense he's good organizer, he's done this, he's done that, and we start adoring him. Or we may be jealous. One of the two things happen. Either we adore or jealous. Now, if you adore the person, then you must follow his footsteps. And if you are jealous, then it is more reason that you follow his footsteps so you become like him. I'm talking of wisdom.
Sto parlando di saggezza.
Now, but instead of that, when you adore, you will, even whether you are a boy or a girl, you jump on him, you will hug him, you will kiss him, you will do all kinds of nonsensical things which is not needed to express that way. Like it happened with me that I was in London first time, you see. I'd never known all this. And somebody who was quite hefty, you see, just came and hugged me and took him and I didn't know where to look. I was absolutely and it came me actually.
Come per esempio una volta a Londra c'è stata una persona che mi è venuta incontro, è venuta, mi ha abbracciato forte, ha provato anche ad alzarmi.
So much so I forgot English language. I told him in Marathi, put me down.
E ero così imbarazzata, non sapevo che fare, ho detto che invece di parlare inglese e dire mettimi giù, ho cominciato a parlare in Marathi, ho detto mettimi giù.
All that. So it's quite funny. Even, I mean, I'm not used to kissing at all, at all. Anybody kisses me, I get a fright, you know. But I can kiss a lady or a young boy, little boy, I can kiss it. It's all right. That's done. But not every man. I cannot kiss. It's very funny, isn't it?
Ma una signora.
So this is a kind of adoration is not very wise. Adoration is to be felt in your heart. Like yesterday, one of the gentlemen put his hand so strong on me that for 2 minutes I was just trying to put it right. And the shaking hands is very horrible thing. Sometimes they feel unnecessary until they have taken out about a kilo of meat out of your And this is how sometimes you see there is no maryadas left, even between ourselves. So that should be maryada. Now feeling jealousy is another thing. I've seen that when people feel jealous, they start coming and complaining against this person or that person or this. I know what it is. Jealousy is the worst curse one can have, I think. Because you see, then you can't see anything that is good. Because you see a person is normal, you feel jealous of such a person. Then you feel you are jealous, so you have every right to do what you like. You just say, I'm jealous of you because you are so good, so now I can be very bad. I mean, first it started with people telling that this is jealousy, which is a bad thing. It was all right. But now the bad thing is taken as a, a blackmail. You see, use it for a blackmailing others. That, oh, all right, I'm a bad man, so I'm a bad man. You are a good man. All right, so what? Like that. To use it as a power. Like yesterday, one madman came, lunatic. Now when he came, the lunatic, he wanted to sit in front. And he just started taking advantage of his lunacy. That if he's lunatic, he can behave the way he likes. Because you are a drunkard, you can behave the way you like. What is the wisdom? Where is it lost? It's ridiculous. So, one has to be wise. When you are dealing with it, the wisdom is your growth. By wisdom, you will be fair to yourself and fair to others. Wisdom is like an ocean, one cannot describe it in one lecture. Just try to enjoy your wisdom. And the greatest wisdom of Sri Ganesha was that he was surrendered to his mother, that's all, he's not bothered. And when you are surrendered, then you just understand that you give up your ego and superego to your mother to bother about it, and you live with your innocence. And to understand also in a very gross way, we can say to have Ganesha Tattva, Ganesha principle developed in you, you must eat things which are emitting Ganesha principle like the chana, like I found out the hazelnut. Then you can see that you should use lot of these lemons. See, it's a good idea. All these give you a good Ganesha Tattva. So all these things should be used, and there are many other things one can see that which help you to develop your Ganesha Tattva. But the highest of all is to control your eyes, not to see anything that is tempting. So put your eyes on the ground. You just watch your eyes when another sex arrives or there, how do you look at that person with greed, with lust? And if you understand that, then you will start clearing your eyes very well. Another thing is physically, you should try to do one or two exercises to be able to put yourself flat on the Mother Earth because that helps. So before doing the meditation to Sri Ganesha, you must always do that exercise to loosen the muscles so that you touch the Mother Earth in a more flat way. It will help. So for today, I think I've said sufficiently.
Per oggi penso di aver detto.
बोलो श्री जगन्नाथ श्री गणेश श्री माता श्री महादेवी की जय।
อยู่ในสมาธิซึมซับคำสอนของคุณแม่ค่ะ Let us sit and meditate and absorb her vibration and her teaching. ท่านต้องการจะจบการนั่งสมาธิให้ขอบคุณคุณแม่ศรีมาตาจียกพลังและทำบันดันนะคะ Whenever you want to stop meditation, please thank you to Shrimataji, raise Kundalini and take bandan. เรื่องความบริสุทธิ์ความไร้เดียงสานะคะเรื่องของจักระที่หนึ่งคือรากฐานค่ะคุณแม่ก็เน้นอยู่เสมอนะคะฐานของเราต้องบริสุทธิ์ฐานของเราต้องมั่นคงต้องแข็งแรงนะคะเราสามารถพัฒนาได้นะคะไม่ว่าจักระที่หนึ่งของเราจะเคยผิดพลาดหรือทำอะไรมาโดยที่เราไม่รู้ตั้งแต่ก่อนที่เราจะพลังตื่น แต่ว่าหลังจากที่เราพลังตื่นแล้วเราสามารถซ่อมแซมได้เพราะความบริสุทธิ์นั้นไม่เคยหายไปยังคงอยู่ในตัวเรานะคะเพียงแต่ว่ามีบางสิ่งมาปกคลุมไว้นะคะการที่เรานั่งสมาธิการที่เรานั่งกับพระแม่ธรณีการแช่เท้าแล้วก็การกล่าวคำอธิษฐานการสวดมนตราจะช่วยให้ชำระล้างจักระที่หนึ่งและที่สำคัญคือเราพยายามที่จะพิจารณาตนเองซึมซับคุณสมบัติทุกๆประการของสี่คเนชาไว้ในตัวเรา ความบริสุทธิ์ต้องบริสุทธิ์จริงๆไม่ใช่บริสุทธิ์แต่ว่าคำพูดหรือว่าภายนอกนะคะแต่ความคิดทุกๆอย่างการกระทำทุกๆอย่างของเราแม้แต่เรื่องเล็กๆน้อยๆเราก็จะไม่เบี่ยงเบนนะคะเราจะต้องซื่อตรงเราจะต้องตรงไปตรงมาเมื่อสิ่งเมื่อสีคเนชาตื่นขึ้นในตัวเราสิ่งนั้นจะเกิดขึ้นแบบเกิดขึ้นเองอย่างเป็นธรรมชาตินะคะและเมื่อความบริสุทธิ์ความไร้เดียงสาเกิดขึ้นอีโกของเราก็จะลดลงนะคะเป็นธรรมชาติไม่ต้องพยายามที่จะทำให้คนอื่นประทับใจในความสามารถหรือในข้อดีอะไรต่างๆนะคะเพราะว่าความบริสุทธิ์ความไร้เดียงสาเนี่ยมีแรงดึงดูดอยู่แล้วโดยธรรมชาติโดยไม่ต้องพยายามโดยไม่ต้องประดิษฐ์ใดๆทั้งสิ้นแต่แรงดึงดูดจะเกิดขึ้นเองทั้งที่เราก็อาจจะไม่ได้ตั้งใจหรือพยายามอะไรเลยนะคะแต่สิ่งนั้นเกิดขึ้นอย่างเป็นธรรมชาติจริงๆความไร้เดียงสานั้นอยู่บนความพอดีและอยู่บนปัญญานะคะไม่มากไปไม่น้อยไปอยู่กับปัจจุบันเป็นปัจจุบันที่ผ่อนคลายอย่างยิ่งนะคะเพราะในความไร้เดียงสาในความอยู่กับปัจจุบันนี้เราไม่กังวลเราไม่กลัวเรารู้ว่าทุกอย่างโอเคเรียบร้อยสิ่งใดเกิดขึ้นสิ่งนั้นย่อมผ่านไปด้วยดีนะคะและทุกอย่างจะถูกจัดการให้ผ่านไปด้วยดีจริงๆในชีวิตของเรานะโดยเราไม่ต้องเครียดหรือว่าแบกรับอะไรมากมายไม่ต้องแบกรับอนาคตนะคะไม่ต้องกังวลกับสิ่งที่ผ่านไปในอดีตหน้าที่ของเราแค่อยู่ในปัจจุบันอยู่ในความปิติสุขอยู่ในสภาวะที่ปราศจากความคิดนั่นคือความสมดุลนะคะในทุกๆด้านทุกๆอย่าง เมื่อเราซึมซับกลายเป็นสีคเนชาจริงๆแล้วนอกจากจักระที่หนึ่งท่านก็อยู่ในทุกๆจักระความบริสุทธิ์เป็นพื้นฐานของทุกๆจักระเราจะไม่สามารถเติบโตได้นะคะถ้าจักระที่หนึ่งของเราไม่แข็งแรงดังนั้นหมั่นดูแลนะคะต้องดูแลพิจารณาพัฒนาจักระที่หนึ่งของเราอยู่เสมอนะคะ วันนี้ก็ขอบคุณที่มานั่งสมาธิด้วยกันนะคะ หวังว่าจะได้รับพรนะคะ ได้รับไวเบรชันที่งดงามและความสงบในเช้านี้ พรุ่งนี้วันอาทิตย์พบกันอีกครั้งตี 5:50 ค่ะ วันนี้สวัสดีค่ะ